Hello students, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to OnlineTyari. This is our session on during current affairs. Okay, so let us begin our class today with the first question. The first question we have, who is the new member of the United Nations Commission on Status of Women? So you have four options here. Try to eliminate those by your as per students. Okay, so the right option is option D, India. So, India has become a new member of the United Nations Commission on Status of Women from 2021 to 2025. Okay, so besides India, Afghanistan and China also participated in the elections to become a member, but China could not become a member. Okay, so what is the significance of this? It will give strength to the initiatives taken by India on the issues of women empowerment and promote gender equality, right? So, what is this United Nations CSW? So this is established in 1946 and it is a prime global intergovernmental body on the promotion of gender equality and the empowerment of women. And also it is a body of the United Nations Economic and Social Council. Right, students? Clear? Moving to the next one. With regards to the recently passed Aircraft Amendment Bill 2020, consider the following statements. So you have three statements here. Okay, concentrate. The first statement is the bill seeks to amend the Aircraft Act 1934. I'm underlining the exclamative words. Please be more conscious about the underlined phrases or the words, students. Right? Okay, the second statement. It aims to provide statutory status to regulatory institutions, including the Directorate General of Civil Aviation. Okay, the third one. To increase the fine amount for violations of new rules from rupees 10 lakh to rupees 1 crore. So, which of the following statements is or are correct? So, try to eliminate the options. You will try to analyze it one by one. Okay. But here the correct option is option C, all of the above. So the first statement, I'll just give you a brief about it. This bill, it requests to amend the Aircraft Act 1934, which supervises manufacture, use, operation, possession, sale, licensing of aerodromes and import and export of civil aircraft. Clear? The second statement is it aims to provide statutory status to regulatory institutions, Directorate General of Civil Aviation, the Bureau of Civil Aviation Security, and the Aircraft Accidents Investigation Bureau under the Ministry of Civil Aviation. Clear? The third statement is it proposes to increase the fine for breach of new rules from rupees 10 lakh to rupees 1 crore. It will become an act soon as the Rajya Sabha passes it on the 15th of September 2020 as it was passed by the Lok Sabha in March 2020. Clear? Moving to the next one. Who has been recently appointed as the executive director at the World Bank? So I think you all are aware about this. It is option A, Rajesh Kullar. So Rajesh Kullar, a 1988 batch IAS officer, has been appointed as the executive director at the World Bank in Washington, D.C. His tenure will be for 3 years from the date of taking the charge or till he retires in August 2023. So he's currently posted as the principal secretary to the Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar, and he will represent a group of countries including India, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka as the World Bank Executive Director. So I'll tell you about the appointment. The World Bank Group, it consists of such 25 executive directors who represent a country or constituencies of countries, and they are either appointed or elected to the position. Clear, students? Let me move to the fourth one. So recently, phosphine gas has been discovered on which of the following planets? You have four options. The right option is option B, Venus. So, a team of experts have found that the atmosphere of Venus contains traces of phosphine gas. This gas is associated with the living organisms on Earth. The experts used telescopes in Chile's Atacama Desert and Hawaii to observe the upper cloud deck of Venus, which is like around 60 kilometers from the surface. So, what is this phosphine? It is a colorless, flammable, and toxic gas with pH 3 as its chemical formula. So, as you all know, Venus is the second planet from the Sun and is also known as the morning or an evening star. Clear, students? Moving to the next one. So, recently in the news, the Mekedatu Project is the cause of dispute between which of the following states? So, it is option C, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. Okay, so why is it in the news now that the Karnataka government is going to seek approval from the center for the construction of a dam across River Kaveri near Mekedatu in Ramnagara district proposed to supply drinking water to Bengaluru and recharge the groundwater table in the region. So the dispute is that Tamil Nadu says that the project would affect the flow of Kaveri water into Tamil Nadu. The dam construction infringes the decision of the Supreme Court that says existing storage in the Kaveri basin of Karnataka should ensure water releases to Tamil Nadu from June to January. Clear? Moving to the next one. Recently in the news, the government of India has launched a postage stamp commemorating which of the following? It is option D, Mission Shakti. So there was a customized My stamp on India's first anti-satellite missile, that is ASAT, was launched commemorating Mission Shakti on the occasion of Engineers Day on September 15th. The stamp was launched by the Department of Post. So what is this Mission Shakti? So the Defense Research and Development Organization successfully conducted an anti-satellite missile test, Mission Shakti, on 27th March 2019 from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Island in Odisha. So ASAT, it is destroyed. It destroyed an Indian orbiting target satellite in the lower Earth orbit in space to accomplish the mission. Clear now, students? Moving to the next one. What is the theme of the International Day of Democracy 2020? See, you have four options. So try to analyze which would actually recommend the right option. It is option B, COVID-19, a spotlight on democracy. Okay, so that is the theme. So in 2007, the United Nations General Assembly set on to acknowledge the 15th September as International Day of Democracy. Okay, so what is the purpose of this? This day, it aims to promote and uphold the principles of democracy, to reassert that democracy is a universal, freely expressed will of people to express their own political, social, economic, and cultural systems and their full participation in all aspects of life. Clear? Moving to the next one. Recently in the news, what does the Banking Regulation Amendment Bill 2020 deal with? It is, so you have four options, and the right option is option A, restructuring cooperative banks. Okay. So the Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman introduced the new Banking Regulation Amendment Bill 2020 to give the powers to restructure cooperative banks to the Reserve Bank of India. So I'll just give you a few details about it. So the bill, it seeks to amend the Banking Regulation Act of 1949. It will replace the Banking Regulation Amendment Ordinance 2020. It will permit the RBI to initiate a scheme for the reconstruction of a stressed lender without imposing a moratorium. Okay. It will enable the cooperative banks to raise the money by the public issues and private placements of equity, unsecured debentures, and through the preference shares. Clear? Moving to the next one. At which of these international organizations Samir Kumar Khare has been appointed as the executive director? You have four options here. The right option is option C, ADB, Asian Development Bank. So at the Asian Development Bank, Manila, Samir Kumar Khare has been appointed as the executive director by the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet. He has been appointed to the post for a tenure of 3 years. So I'll just tell you a few points about him that he is a 1989 batch IAS officer of Assam cadre, and at present he's serving as an additional secretary in the Department of Economic Affairs under the Ministry of Finance. He has been appointed to the post for a tenure of 3 years. So Asian Development Bank, it is a regional development bank, students. Okay, so it was set up to promote social and economic development in Asia. And when was this established? It was established on 19th December 1966. Clear? Moving to the next one. Recently in the news, what is the 79-degree North Glacier? You have four options. The right option is option D. It's a glacier. Okay. So, this is one of the largest glaciers in Greenland. So, why is this in news? Because the satellite pictures show a hub slab of ice that has been broken away from the Arctic's largest remaining ice shelf, 79-degree North Glacier, due to rapid climate changes taking place in Greenland. The broken sectors, it covers about 110 square kilometer. Okay, the 79-degree North Glacier, it is one of the tributaries of the Northeast Greenland ice stream, and it is underlain by warm continental crust. So it has a lot of environmental effects as well. It's like the melting of Greenland's ice sheet led to a sea level rise of 1.1 centimeters between 1992 and 2018. Okay, understood? So, students, these are the 10 questions for today. Tomorrow, I'll be coming up with another set of MCQs for you. So, until then, stay tuned to Online Tayari. Thank you.